Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I picked up from Cake International at the Birmingham NEC. It wasn't actually from the cake side, it was from the Christmas festival side, the other side. So it's from the Crusty Pie Company and it's Crusty's Cracker. So I think we paid about three for a tenner on these, so not the cheapest of beers in the world, but is what it is. So 6%. After a long, hapless, frustrating day tending his farm, Farmer Phil adjourned to his local. As always, his big old boar, Crusty, decided to follow. "We've a new beer, but as yet no name for it," said the landlord. "Is it better than your normal ale? Give Crusty something to try." The landlord and Farmer Phil observed the boar devour the drink, lick its lips, its eyes sparkled, its cheeks glowed. It was heard to utter, cracking. Yeah. The best of the pub sampled, the rest rather, sampled and agreed. Hence, Crusty's Cracker was born. This rich, powerful, dark brown, malty Yorkshire recipe, brewed with the finest crushed pale and crystal malts, combined with the finest Kent, Challenger and Golding hops, is now yours to sample. I'm glad they used the finest, you know. It's quality that matters in this day and age. Whether they are or not, that's another thing. But they said it and it sounded good. So here we go. First time, total new beer for me, never had it before. And I need a beer because I've been all night, I've been giving the kitchen a spring clean with spraying bleach everywhere, and I've just come out of a cold. Well, I had a cold for about a day. I've managed to come out of it. Resilience or something. That or red wine. I'll put down to red wine, to be honest. So, not much of a head at all. Can't see any lacing. Actually, you can see some carbonation at the top of it. Very dark brown in colour. It's like a Guinness with no head. Definite malty smell coming from it. Aroma, shall we say. Oh, yeah. A strong malt flavour. Definite chocolate in there as well, and a good strength. That 6% really shows up, you know. Nice aftertaste. Sizzles on your tongue, if that's the right word, you know, if that's the right way of saying it. But yeah, very nice. Slightly disappointing there's no head, but it is what it is. It's more like a homebrew, one of my homebrews. So see if I can bring anything up about it. Crusty's Cracker. So, on Untapped.com, they've got a 3.9 out of 10. The only downside to Untapped is the fact that it's not the greatest website to get decent reviews. And yeah, here again. Yeah. So there's no reviews, no good reviews anyway, because that Untapped, they just send photos in. It's about as dull as dishwater. Never one for being, you know, missing the point, just straight to it. It's the way I am. I can't not be in that way. spilling beer on my side. I've only just cleaned it as well. So yeah, to me, very much like a homebrew beer, to be fair. Good strength though, got to go with the strength, it's lovely. Just a shame there was no head, nothing at all. See if the proper website actually brings anything up, just out of curiosity. When it plays ball. See if they've got any web reviews actually on the website. I'll have to send them a review. So yeah, good beer. This to me is the sort of beer you go to a pub, and obviously on draft it's probably going to have a good head on it. It's the beer you go to a pub and you know you ain't going to drink more than 2 or 3 pints of that, because 6%, you know, you're going to feel it definitely. So yeah, £3.50. There's no reviews about it, which is a bit, yeah. Doesn't really bring up any reviews. So, they shall have a review tonight. So yeah, it reminds me of a traditional bitter, you know, which isn't a bad thing these days, you know. Whilst some traditional beers are not aging well. Parking Special Bitter for Sainsbury's wasn't one of my favourites. Badger Tanglefoot, another one. You know, London Pride, Fuller's. 3 good beers. They are good beers, and they sell extremely well. Drank them, wasn't impressed. So, you know, it's just one of them things with beers. Nice bitterness in the aftertaste. Are we more harder on the beers that we've drank before? Do we expect them to be as good? That's something I'll have to, you know, delve into my own mind. You know, am I being too hard on some of these beers? Is your expectation too much? You know, when you compare it to some of the craft beers these days that are, you know, some wacky flavours that are, you know, that actually work fantastically well, or brewed in a way that years ago they couldn't brew. You know, it's an interesting idea in that way. So yeah, I've got 3 of these. This is the first of the Crusty Pie Company beers. I'll probably never see it again. I mean, I'll probably be dragged down to the NEC again next year for another Cake International, although 2 years on, I didn't really see anything this year that I didn't see last year, so hopefully I won't. And I'm not buying any tickets for a birthday this year, no, for our wedding anniversary, so hopefully I can have it. So yeah, pretty good. I would call it a traditional bitter. Good strength on it, nice malty taste, definitely chocolate there, hint of coffee, again no head at all, can't see any carbonation, any from, you know, lacing / carbonation. It might not be the glass for it, to be fair, so that it might be the glass's fault a little bit. But all in all, good taste. Can't fault the taste. It certainly cleansed my palate a bit, because after breathing in bleach for 2 hours, nearly 3 hours of bleach, the kitchen's spotless now, absolutely spotless. Not a bit of dust anywhere, he says. But there's something here. And obviously when you brew, homebrew stuff, you get cleanliness is godliness. Which is why, you know, obviously I make a good home brewer, because, you know, got to get things clean. I mean, I don't go around cleaning like that every day. You know, Christmas is coming up, people are coming around, but it needed a good spring clean. So, Crusty's Cracker. Good beer. Not a top 10 beer, but not a bad beer either. You know, better than the John Smiths of this world. Not as good as the top end beers. So I'm looking at a 4.1 out of 5 for this little puppy. Obviously the piggy liked it, the boar, and been interesting to see him holding it like that, wouldn't it? But yeah, so that's that one out of the way. I'm going to do another one in a bit and then a wine review. So busy night. Thanks for watching. See you soon.